Low-rent Navy deal hits cruise industry, exclusive by Matthew Benz. The state government is leasing multi-million-dollar harbour berths, which could be used for a desperately needed new cruise ship terminal, to the Navy for a peppercorn rent. So Matthew's got this story saying that we're giving this away to the Navy for $446,000 a year, when that's a fraction of what we could be charging. It's prime real estate, but then I guess on the other side, Parnell, it's the Navy, you know, that they do defend us. They
Kind of have a bit of a privileged position in my mind. You know, I think this sounds to me, this reads really to me like a push by a cruise ship company that would very much like that berth. And I understand their business motivations, but I think having a Navy and having them well housed and taking care of them is a really important thing to a seafaring nation like ours. I mean, we are girt by sea. Our major defences, should anything ever happen, are going to be marine, and we need an intact Navy, and that means that the boats have to be there, they have to have berths, but we also have to have places where sailors can get off and actually go and recreate. So
definitely. Look, I might be more sympathetic to that line at Garden Island if the Chinese warships couldn't just cruise on in without anybody knowing.
Wow.
But Claire, look, this is your paper. Do you think this is just a push from the cruise ship? Matthew Benz is a brilliant reporter. I don't think it's a push from the cruise ship. What do you make of this?
Well, I think the point here is that there is obviously high demand for this kind of real estate, and to the extent that we need to obviously provide for the Navy and what they need. Do they need to be harboured in that location all of the time? Do they need that particular access when there could be capacity for it to be a significant revenue generator that could then even, you know, support the construction of further developments, further berths? It's a bit of a catch-22, because obviously if the Navy genuinely need that specific location, no one wants to take it away from them. But it's more about raising the question of, well, if this is really prime real estate, what kind of revenue could the state be generating, and then what could we do with that money?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Mike, this kind of brings up the whole question of lost revenue, and I think the deal that was proposed here was talking about maybe sharing some of this area, so not just taking it away from the Navy directly. What are your thoughts on the matter?
Well, I think sharing would be nice if it's possible. However, I do understand the point that P&O food and wine cruise is all very nice, but probably not the #1 choice if we're under attack. But the point about yes, we do need the best facilities for the Navy, but the cruise ship business is not just revenue in Sydney. It's so much a part of the city. And it's intrigued me over the years that Sydney people think, oh, yeah, you know, how you going? Yeah, something. Nothing bothers us, nothing surprises us or excites us too much, but they're kind of very interested when a new cruise ship comes in. So, you know, it's part of what Sydney's all about.